Happy New Year, Colin Burstead. Happy New Year, Colin Burstead is the new film by writer, director, editor Ben Wheatley, who most recently did two films that I've really liked. Free Fire and High Rise, two movies that I definitely recommend that you guys check out. This film stars a sea of British faces in what is essentially a dysfunctional family drama where a family gets together at a remote kind of location for New Year's and they kind of look, things get a little bit explosive, I'll put it that way. No one gets along, and it's a really riveting family drama. And it's screening this year at Perth's Revelation Film Festival. I was lucky enough to get to see this film early. The festival runs here in Perth, Western Australia from the 4th to the 17th of July. If you are a film fan, there's a lot of cool stuff that you guys can get into seeing. I love working with these guys. They show some great movies, like this one. This is one of those low-key, compact kind of dramas that I really love, where all these different characters are different chemicals, and you're throwing them together to get different reactions, and all of them are pretty volatile, if not just completely explosive. And for me, that makes a really gripping 90 minutes, especially when Ben Wheatley's direction is so ferocious. He definitely approaches this movie with the same kind of energy that he had in Free Fire, but this time, rather than bullets flying, it's words, and those words sting. And it just, these people are not really the nicest across the board. There's a lot of issues with this family, and so much of the joy of this movie is seeing how the conflicts between them not only grow, but possibly also resolve. Or not resolve in some cases. I swear to God, halfway through recording every video, the neighbor's dogs start barking and it is driving me insane. The entire cast is electric, but I do want to give a particular shout out to Hayley Squires, Charles Dance, and Sam Riley. I think that their characters had the most exciting context to work with, the most exciting things that those characters were trying to achieve. I think that's where a lot of the joy of this movie comes from, is once you know a little bit about who these people are, seeing how as soon as they come into a room with that person, you go, how's this going to go down? And that's kind of what the drama comes from. And I think what this movie does that I think really works about it is that it's a movie that doesn't kind of turn away from the fact that sometimes familial love is not always kindness and compassion. Sometimes it's anger, sometimes it's rage, sometimes it's animosity. And the only reason we feel those things is because there is love there. That's what actually generates those things, people caring for each other. And I really like the way that the film over time begins to explore that. It never shies away from the fact that even though you might hate your family, they're still important. They still mean something to you. And at the end of the day, the only reason that there is those tensions and conflicts is because different people want different things, not only for different people in the family, but also for themselves. And it's about coming to understandings about what different people within that family need and want. And I think that makes a really compelling family drama when it's not just people all wanting to be at each other's throats, but really trying to understand how a family with so many different voices and ideas operates. And so for that reason, I think Colin Burstead really works. Look, it's definitely a movie that some people will classify as a nothing film, where nothing happens because there's not any, it really is just a family in a house. But I think it says some really interesting things. And you know what? I thought it was pretty gripping. And I think that's what matters in a drama like this. So those are my thoughts on Happy New Year, Colin Burstead. I'd like to thank Revelation Film Festival once again for letting me check this movie out early. If you are living in Perth, Western Australia, the festival is on from the 4th to the 17th of July. Go and check out some movies. Everyone else, have you seen Colin Burstead yet? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you like this video? Well, of course you did. You can subscribe to Breaking Banter down there somewhere, as well as my other channel, Loverboy Media, over there somewhere. somewhere. You can also follow me on Instagram at Breaking Banter and on Twitter at Loverboy Media. And if you really want to help support this channel, you can support on Patreon. Thank you so much to everyone doing that already. You guys are amazing. Everyone that watches these videos, you're all fantastic, and I will see you all in the next one.